refer it to the board of POD considering they're the ones directly affected by this proposed measure.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Roland Lalduque, a member of the Professional Regulatory Board for Physical Therapy and Occupational Therapy. And on behalf of the board, we support this bill as explained in the explanatory note that physical therapy and occupational therapy are two distinct professions. And since the inception of RA 5680, both professions have evolved both locally and internationally, such that at this point in time, it's imperative that these two professions are regulated by separate professional regulatory laws. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, the DOH.
Chair, the DOH has no objection to the professionalization of occupational therapy and the enactment of the Philippine OT Law 2016 as it would ascertain the competence in the light of practice of profession and provision of health services of these professionals.
Thank you, ma'am. Next is Mr. Gavillo from the Philippine Academy of Occupational Therapists.
Sir, for the record, good afternoon. I'm representing the Philippine Physical Therapy Association, of which we are considered to be one of the stakeholders in the OT law. Since our law RA 5680 is 40 plus years old, so I guess there is a need to put additional amendment or provision in the law. May I also read the position of the association regarding this matter? Again, I represent the Philippine Physical Therapy Association as a member of the World Confederation for Physical Therapy and the only accredited professional organization recognized by the Philippine Professional Regulation Commission, that we are in full support of the OT bill, which is the registration, licensure, and practice of OTs in the country. Considering again, like what I said, the profession, both the PT and OT, the practice, nag-evolve na po siya. Okay. Sir, can I also cite our position regarding the chiropractic law? Is that although it has been okay. In connection with the bill regulating the practice of chiropractors in the country, the association recognizes the importance of the bill because there are existing chiropractic centers in the country now. I even have a couple of students who are patients. Okay, but however, we the association would like to be enlightened with some aspects of the bill. Number one, we share the sentiments with the PRC regarding the scope of practice, because it is not clearly stipulated in the bill the scope of practice of chiropractors. That, I guess we should set a borderline, or they should set a borderline between their practice and the practice of physical therapy. And we would like also to be clarified in section 11 of their proposed bill regarding the qualification of applicants for the licensure examination, because we feel like the gravity of their intent to deliver healthcare practice in the Philippines or healthcare delivery in the Philippines with the academic requirements that they mentioned in the bill. That would be all, sir. Thank you.
Duly noted, Mr. Gavillo. the committee secretary is hereby directed to include Mr. Devido in the technical working group for the bill concerning chiropractic care, so that you can be the guardian of your profession. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, ma'am.
Thank you. Your Honor, if it's not too late, I'd like to make a comment. I am Bernadette Reyes with the Board of Physical Therapy and Occupational Therapy from the Professional Regulation Commission. We support the stand of the Philippine Physical Therapy Association that we have additional comments on the bill, the chiropractic bill. We'd like to be clarified about the definition of chiropractic and chiropractor. We'd like to be clarified about their scope of practice, what are they allowed and what are they not allowed to do.
Actually, it was raised earlier by Dr. Noche, and it will be defined.
Okay.
Again, be assured that will not have duplicity of the practice of any profession, because for overlapping scope of the profession. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Noche.
Yeah, good afternoon again. The current practice of physical therapy that they receive referrals from the physician as much as the diagnosis, treatment, etc. is a consistent practice on everything. So therefore they get referrals from the physician. This is what I'd like to see, or the board would like to see in chiropractic medicine, that it should be by referral from a certified physician. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Noche, you can propose that. If they're open to that, then we'll forge ahead. But if not, maybe we can find a middle ground somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, the secretary.
Yes, doctor. No, I'm referring to the technical working group meeting. Whoever is the representative of the Board of Medicine and the occupational therapies and the physical therapies, you should find a middle ground, or you can make propositions if the concerned profession, in this case the chiropractors, would accept it, then you move on. It's a fair answer.
Well, done. Thank you very much for the suggestion.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ms. Marza. Dean Marza.
Jocelyn Marzan, Dr. Jocelyn Marzan, Dean of the College of Allied Medical Professions. I'm going back to the OT bill. I would like to express support also for having a separate board or a separate board examination and regulatory board for occupational therapy. Our college offers programs in speech pathology, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and audiology, and I would like to say that I see a clear distinction between the professions of physical therapy and occupational therapy. Therefore, I feel it's appropriate that the boards be separated, that they have their own boards to appropriately measure their competencies. Sir, may I raise another issue, however?
Yes,
Now, this is just a general issue with regard to all of the boards. You mentioned that you will make sure that there is no overlap between professions. On a real level, I find this difficult because the human being and many professions are actually overlapping. There is an overlap between counseling and psychology, between psychology and education, I could say between this speech pathology and occupational therapy. We happen to be friends, so we're okay. But in reality, there is an overlap because the human being is a unitary being. So I don't know if there is a way that we can acknowledge that there are some areas of practice where we both have competence.
I understand, ma'am, but I was stating that within the context of the professional regulatory laws that we're going to prepare. We're not going to pass a law that has an overlap in the scope of a profession. That's what I was referring to.
Yes, that's exactly my problem.
Yeah. So,
No, I don't expect the committee to be able to do anything about it. I would just like to be put on record as expressing concern in this regard. I think it's an inherent problem for the whole of PRC. I don't expect us to be able to solve it at this time.
duly noted, ma'am. Senator Hontiveros.
However, Mr. Chair, I would like to just appreciate the point raised by Dean Jocelyn. At least philosophically and in terms of our understanding, the way our health professionals practice, they're different, though overlapping, though must be regulated in a way discreetly professionals. That the committee will also be, if not guided and inspired by that kind of an integrative approach to the bills that we're considering. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Which is precisely why we're trying or practicing to be as consultative and consensus builders in this committee. And we want everybody to be open-minded enough to accept that we have to sometimes give while taking at other times. So that's the only thing, and that's the only way this thing will work. So probably we can also invite Dean Marsan in the technical working group, so you can help us out. We'll find a middle ground for all of this. Okay, with that, we will suspend. Okay.
For the chair's assistant, I would like to express my support for the occupational therapy.
Okay, Mr. Risa.
For the record, we are from the Philippine Academy of Occupational Therapists. Because a while ago we called our association that we called Mr. Mike. So I allowed Mr. Mike to speak. See, hence the confusion at times between PT and OT. I don't know if it was subconscious, but hence we are really fervently seeking your favorable support in sponsoring an updated taping of professional legislation, the Philippine Occupational Therapy Law. We seek approval of the OT bill with some minor revisions, some typographical errors that we submitted before. I've worked with some of the members of your committee, and I've submitted the current OT bill. So I'll be submitting some other revisions, minor, that will be approved by our academy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
And actually, I believe this is the fourth time that we will be pushing for this bill.
Yes, sir.
Fourth time. And I'm quite persistent and resilient. So we'll do it again. Take 4.
Thank you, sir.
May, because if everybody will agree, I suggest that each of the professions should identify the scope of practice. Everyone. Scope of practice. I don't scope of practice more. We are.
Okay, that's the wonderful idea. We will be asking the chiropractors to come up with the working draft of their scope of profession. Then we just break it down into digestible parts. Yes. Okay. So we will now suspend the consideration of Senate Bill number 454. So the concerned resource persons are hereby excused.